So I got a few wrestling things I want to get off my mind. Um, we got AEW Full Gear happening next Saturday in Jacksonville, and we got some stuff interesting happening on Smackdown and Raw. So this is what I think is gonna happen. Okay, get it up and listen. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I'm just gonna wing it. So I'm gonna start with AEW. We got Full Gear, right? Jericho versus MJF, Young Bucks versus FTR, Omega versus Page, Nyla Rose versus Hirokashida. I'm gonna say it's out top, very bluntly. I'm looking forward to this card, but the build up for it has been really a few matches. The Young Bucks and FTR thing doesn't make sense. Are the Young Bucks heels or faces or just pissed at the world? I don't know. It's a confusing storyline, the Young Bucks and FTR. Yeah, the Young Bucks claim FTR is the reason their group, the lead, was in turmoil, but they were in turmoil before FTR came, when Adam Page started drinking earlier in 2020, and he was having his issues with the Young Bucks and Omega. I don't know. Yeah, I agree with people. They were having their issues way before FTR came around. They came around after what was it, Double or Nothing in May. The Wednesday after Double or Nothing. That's when they came. The issues with Young Bucks with Adam Page and Kenny Omega happened way before that. Yeah, and they're blaming the FTR for their issues in the Elite. Bullshit. No. And we don't get what the Young Bucks are doing. We don't know if they're heel or faces. They're acting like heels, but they're gonna go in the match like they got matches like faces. They got a beat down like a face. That's the thing with AEW. Their stories are so confusing. Are these guys faces or heels? Okay. It seems like it's a very gray area in AEW right now. And same thing with Jericho and MJF. It's a heel versus heel. If MJF wins, he joins the Inner Circle. I think MJF will win by Inner Circle turning on Jericho. The thing is, Jericho's lost every pay-per-view match in 2020. Moxley, Double or Nothing. He lost in the Elite, Inner Circle versus Elite, the Football Stampede match. And he lost Orange Cassidy at the recent pay-per-view, and he's facing MJF, and I think he's going to lose and get turned on by the Inner Circle. Okay. Omega and Page. So this is a match everybody's been looking forward to so far lately. They broke up as a tag team. Page wants Page to be the top face. Omega the cleaner has arrived. And yeah, I think Page is going to win here. Because Omega and Moxley, they already had their match like last year, right? Maybe. I don't know. I think Page is going to win here. But this is when Omega fully turns cleaner on Page. And Moxley will definitely retain over Kingston. Shida versus Nyla Rose, I don't know. Shida's going to win. That definitely build up there. The storytelling was that Nyla Rose didn't refuse to challenge anybody unless she got a title. What the fuck? Oh. AEW is confusing sometimes, you know? And the WWE side of things, I'm not going to talk about Raw, because you got the Randy Orton's in the middle of the Fiend in Bray Wyatt, or the Fiend in Drew McIntyre. I understand why the Fiend is going after Randy Orton. I'm tired of the McIntyre Randy Orton thing. It's getting almost as long as Seth Rollins and the Mysterio family feud. It's getting there. But it's not gonna catch up, because that's the feud is going on forever. Okay, but SmackDown I'm kind of interested in. The Raw Women's team, whatever, is not that good. SmackDown's team, we don't know. We know there's Bianca Belair on the team. That's it. I assume the Riot Squad's gonna be on the women's team. And the other two competitors, we know it's not gonna be Billie Kay and Natalia. Maybe Bayley. I don't know. But whatever, okay. Bayley, whatever. I don't know who else. Tamina. Who else? Zelina Vega. Probably Zelina Vega. But what's interesting is, this is what I think is gonna happen. Kevin Owens is on the Smackdown team for Survivor Series. So is Jey Uso by being down Bryan, and he saw Jey Uso turn heel, join his brother, cousin Roman Reigns, embracing him funny, embracing his cousin as a tribal chief, and accepting him. They loved each other now. They gave him a huge beatdown on Daniel Bryan. He gave a huge beatdown, not Roman Reigns, but Roman Reigns is kind of like, show him who's in charge, basically. So it looks like Daniel Bryan, to me, it's gonna be the next opponent, next feud for Roman Reigns. And I don't know if the Daniel Bryan Kevin Owens tag team is actually gonna happen, but I think this is what's gonna happen for the time being for the next 2 months. Daniel Bryan's gonna be in the feud with Roman Reigns, and I think this is gonna happen in Survivor Series. We all know if Roman Reigns is really gonna face Randy Orton. Look at the schedule right now. If that happens, you're gonna hate me for this. I think Roman Reigns is gonna lose that match, but not by pinfall. But hear me out. Daniel Bryan is going to cost Roman Reigns that win. That's what I'm going to say. And Kevin Owens and the SmackDown team is going to turn on Jey Uso. It's going to stand on Jey Uso and let Jey Uso get pinned by Uber on wall. And what it's going to do, as months go on, when Jamie gets back, Jamie's going to join the family. They're going to feud the Usos. What I think is going to happen is Roman Reigns is going to feud with Daniel Bryan. Roman Reigns is going to conquer that feud. He's going to win on that feud in the end. But Kevin Owens and Daniel Bryan are going to actually become a tag team. And when the Usos are finally come back, they're going to be heels, joining up with Roman. Jimmy is going to, when he comes back, he's going to join his brother and Roman says, and join the family, whatever. So Roman Reigns will have the Universal title, and I think this is gonna happen. I think the Usos are gonna be the ones to beat the Street Profits for tag team titles. I think the Street Profits are gonna hold it for a longer time until the Usos come back, and the Usos are gonna feud the Street Profits a little bit, get the titles, and then they're gonna feud with Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens. Once Daniel Bryan's down with Roman Reigns, and they're gonna feud the Usos for the tag team titles. That's what I think is gonna happen. So I'm going to recap this. Daniel Bryan is going to cost Roman Reigns a match at Survivor Series where Roman Reigns doesn't get pinned, doesn't lose clean, still protecting Roman Reigns. I know people are going to say, "Oh, Roman Reigns should not lose that match," but listen not to listen to my theory. Kevin Owens is going to stun Jey Uso at Survivor Series, and then cementing the tag team between Jey Uso and Kevin Owens. Daniel Bryan is going to feud with Roman Reigns for a little bit for the title. He's going to lose that feud. When Jimmy Uso comes back, Kevin Owens and Daniel Bryan are going to actually cement their tag team and feud with Jey Usos and Jimmy Uso, the Usos. The Usos are going to actually become tag team champions, beat the Street Profits, and then maybe at WrestleMania or wherever, Kevin Owens and Daniel Bryan will face Jey Uso for SmackDown tag team titles. Tell me what you guys. That's what I think. So tell me what you guys think. You like my theory? Disagree with me? Tell me your theories of what may happen in the future. Thank you. Comment, like, and subscribe down below. Remember, full gear next Saturday. Good day.